How's it going, everyone? Welcome to DoublePebble, and it is another FO3 review which is highly requested. Today we are looking at Andriy Shevchenko. Is it pronounced Andrea? Andriy? Not very sure. Anyway, it's Shevchenko, and he is a pretty crazy player in real life, at least for AC Milan. But when he went to Chelsea, something went wrong. Anyway, we will start by looking at his stats. When you look at his striking stats, right, they are really pretty crazy one. Okay, so we start off with his strength. He's got 92 strength, stamina 82, pace is not bad, 93, 92, 87 jump, 88 agility, 87 balance, and look at his dribbling and ball control, 91, 91, and his finishing is 94, shot power is 93, heading is 90, long shot is 90, volley is 90, shot curve 95, free kick, penalty, everything is above 90, and his positioning is 93, reaction is 90. So if you just press the striker one and you look at his stats, right, crazy, everything is above 90. So in terms of stats, he looks like a very good player. Work rate wise, I'm not so keen because he's a high. I have still not found a good high player, so not very sure whether it will affect him in game. And then in terms of styles, he's got all the important ones. Traits only got the sniper, don't have the important skill move king or the power header trait. In terms of price, right, he is about 4 billion currently. Average is 3 billion. Not the most expensive strikers in a game, especially nowadays where EPs are so readily available. I think 3-4 billion should be affordable to most people. Alright, now let's go to the in-game analysis and see how he performs in-game. As usual, these footages are played by my friend. Of course, I was beside him looking at his gameplay and analyzing the performance of Shevchenko. So the first thing that we notice is his pace. That is, in our opinion, the biggest weapon for Shevchenko, and the best way to use him is to high through the ball to him. Okay, in FO3, high through is still one of the most effective ways to score goals, or you can make a lot of 1-2 passes with Shevchenko so that he's constantly sprinting around at top speed. The next thing is we notice that he has very good ball control and dribbling, and you guys can see in the highlights there were a few times where the ball was high through over to him and he controlled the ball first touch without losing pace, making him so difficult to tackle when you do the high through. He's got good strength to him as well, 92, and the balance is also pretty good, 88 I believe. The whole package of pace, ball control, dribbling, strength, balance just makes him so hard to push off the ball. And don't even say push off the ball, it's so hard to catch him once the high through comes and he outpaces your defender. Surprisingly, his aerial ability is not as bad as we expected. As you guys will be able to see, he does win some contested header, plus his general heading abilities are quite strong. Finishing is pretty good, and he has the complete suite of finishing stats, from finishing, of course, volley, shot power, shot curve, long shot, reactions, positioning, all of them are above 90, and he's, in our opinion, one of the most versatile finisher in the game. He can score all sorts of goals, the scrappy ones, the nice one, the crazy ones, the outrageous one. Agility is also pretty good, which is again important for the strikers so that they can turn away from markers. There were a few times where my friend just did that first time fake shot and he was able to turn brilliantly away from defenders. Weakness, he has only one weakness, and to us it is a very big weakness, and it is the high work rate again. So we feel that this high work rate really hinder him as a striker, because the consensus is that he doesn't really appear naturally in game. So what we mean is that if you do not pay attention to him in the game, as in he's just one of the players, you won't really feel his presence in the game, unlike say Patrick Kluivert, who is always available, always appear out of nowhere. Whereas for Shevchenko, because of the fact that he likes to run all over the pitch due to his high defensive work rate, we had to kind of purposely wait for him to get into position, or like purposely pass the ball to him in order for him to score goals. So he doesn't really come out of nowhere and score important goals for us. So this is really a big problem. So this is really a big problem in tight games where you really can't just keep passing to him, and you kind of really have to be just that player in the team. Overall, what we believe is that Shevchenko is also considered kind of an all-rounder kind of striker, similar to world best Ronaldo, world best Samuel Eto'o. However, he's not as pure an attacker as compared to, let's say, world best CR, because of his work rate, which affects him a lot. He's definitely not suitable for crosses because he does not win contested header frequently. But for high through players, they should be able to find some joy in him. So for that, we will give him a rating of 7 out of 10. Is he worth it? To be honest, 4 billion is not the most expensive, and he's not the most expensive player in the game. If at this stage of FO3, whereby it is towards the end of its run, you are still struggling with EP, which I don't know how is that possible, then Shevchenko looks like a good choice since his stats are insane and his only weakness is his work rate. So the best way to use Shevchenko is to make him the focal point of your team. Make sure every attack use him as the focus, then he will really shine. His finishing will come into perspective, his movement, all of them will come to the front. Alright, and that is all I have for this week's review video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy our FO3 review videos, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more FIFA Online content. Check out our Facebook fan page as well, DoublePebble. The link is in the description box, and I'll see you next time.